Yo, yo, yo. What's good, gang? You know the name. It's Transition representing Gap Tooth Games, and I'm back at y'all with another video. Go ahead, hit that like button for me as you come on in. Drop a comment down in the comment section to let me know how you feel about this video. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed, because we're going up, you dig? We on our way to 1,000 subs, so if you want to be a part of the game, just hit that subscribe button and don't forget to tap that notification bell. But if you seen the video I posted yesterday, then you know that Tory Lanez was stabbed in prison and was rushed to the hospital. Now, the reports read that he was stabbed a total of 14 times, like a bunch of times in the back, couple times in the torso, 2 times in the back of the head, and then one time to the side of the left side of his face. And he was, you know, life flighted or rushed to the hospital where he had two collapsed lungs. He had but they said that he was speaking and he was in good spirits. He was thankful that he was still alive. And a lot of people thought that this was for play. A lot of people thought that this was a publicity stunt and stuff, and that this wasn't real, because they were like, how he got 2 collapsed lungs, but he's still talking, right? But Seti Nash came to the Seti Nash reporting the story, and they found out the dude who did it, okay? Apparently the dude who stabbed him up is a dude that's in there serving a life sentence for the deletion of a 13-year-old that he was PDF filing, okay? So we're gonna tune in to Seti Nash for the story, you dig? Shout out to Seti Nash YouTube channel. Make sure y'all go subscribe to the homie. Make sure you like this video before we tune into this video, and let's get into it, you dig? Kramer, stop crackheading back there, boy.
Has been identified tonight in the prison stabbing of former hip-hop star Tory Lanez. According to the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation, Lanez was stabbed by inmate Santino Casio at a housing unit at the California Correctional Institution in Tehachapi. That attack happened early yesterday morning. An Instagram post from Lanez's account says he was stabbed 14 times in that attack, causing both of his lungs to collapse. The post goes on to say he's now breathing normally and is in good spirits. The former rapper was sentenced to 10 years in prison back in 2023 after shooting fellow hip-hop star Megan Thee Stallion at a house party in Los Angeles. Casio was serving a life sentence in prison after being convicted of second-degree murder in 2004.
One thing that I will always do, if I don't get it wrong, I give myself a little bit of an out. But hey, I got it wrong on this one, but as far as the collapsed lungs and stuff like that, I'm still not believing that. But what I will say is that 50-50 yard he on and all that stuff, this was not no hit. Let me emphatically tell y'all why it's not a hit. Because I'm just about to expose the person who stabbed up Tory Lanez. Y'all ready? Oh yeah, you read the title, didn't you? Let's go. Well, after y'all done getting mad at me, let me expose the person who stabbed the boy, Tory Lanez. Sounds good? Cool. Boyfriend shot and slaying a 13-year-old. The boyfriend of a 13-year-old girl who was found shot to death early Sunday in an apartment the two shared in Lancaster is being shot for her slaying, authorities said Tuesday. Santino Sonny Casio, a 20-year-old parolee, allegedly shot Evelyn Brenda Sendejas in the head following an argument late Saturday night, said Los Angeles County Sheriff Sergeant Rick Myers. Police believe Sendejas ran away from home in Palmdale and moved into a duplex apartment in the 1100 block of West Avenue, H14, with Casio in April. We didn't know where she was staying, said Sendejas' cousin, Robert Mendez, 19. She would call just to let us know that she was all right. The last time the family heard from Sendejas was Mother's Day, Mendez said. Casio, described as 5'9", weighing 190 pounds, with a shaved head and brown eyes. He has a tattoo of a paw print on the back of his head and a tattoo of horns at the front of his hairline, said Lieutenant Dan Rosenberg of the Sheriff's Homicide Bureau. He is currently on parole from the California Youth Authority for burglary. Rosenberg said, "How could this happen to a 13-year-old girl?" said Sendejas, a 26-year-old brother who declined to give his first name. "She's my baby sister. We're trying to do everything we can to make sure that this person is caught and justice is served. Anyone with information is asked to contact the County Sheriff's Homicide Bureau at 323-890-5500. But you ain't got to do all that. He already caught. If it was a rapper, hey, y'all would be like, yeah. But because it's this person, I gotta go way harder. Two relatives heard 22-year-old Centeno Sonny Casillo arguing with his 13-year-old girlfriend minutes before she was shot in the face with a shotgun. They testified at Casillo's trial Wednesday. Casillo is facing murder charges for the death of his girlfriend, along with a special allegation that the crime was committed with a firearm. He is also accused of two separate attempted murders with the special allegations of using a knife and causing great bodily injury. His trial began Monday before Commissioner John Murphy at the Michael D. Atanovich Antelope Valley Courthouse. Ruby Perez, Casillo's cousin, lived with the defendant and his 13-year-old girlfriend. Despicable. Evelyn Brenda Sendejas in Perez's apartment in the 1100 block of East Avenue, H14. Perez was getting ready to go out with her friend, Elaine Gonzalez, who also is related to Casillo. About 10 p.m., June 8, 2020, when they heard Casillo and Sendejas fighting and Perez saw Sendejas cry, she testified Gonzalez and Perez went outside so that Perez could smoke. Minutes later, they heard a shotgun blast. Perez said within seconds of the shot, Perez and Gonzalez testified they saw Casillo running from the house. I met Sonny Casillo at the door, Gonzalez said. He just looked really pale and shocked or scared and said, I've got to get out of here. He looked like a zombie, Perez confirmed. Minutes in the testimony Wednesday, Zendaya's mother went from quiet tears to loud sobs and the court recessed briefly. The mustached Casillo sat attentively at the table beside his defense attorney, scribbling notes, strapped to his chair by a chain imperceptible to the jurors. Casillo wore what appeared to be a paw print tattoo on the back of his shaven head and a somber black shirt and pants as he listened to the details of that bloody night spill forth. Gonzalez said after she heard the gunshots, she ran into the apartment, scooped up her kids who were watching cartoons, and ran away. Perez also ran inside the apartment and stopped just outside of Casillo and Zendaya's room, where she saw a smoking shotgun lying on the floor. I just stood by the door to listen, Perez said. You didn't hear anything, did you? Defense attorney Avram Harris said. No, Perez said, choking back tears. When she didn't hear Zendaya's making any noise, she grabbed her purse and fled the apartment, Perez said. That night, she snorted methamphetamines, Perez said. I was high. I was scared. I didn't know what to do, she said. She returned hours later and reported her story to investigators. Casillo remained in hiding for nearly 2 weeks until he was found on June 20th. It appears only Casillo knows what happened inside the bedroom when Zendaya's was shot. Daniel Aiken, a coroner employee, testified that the shotgun must have been about 4 inches from Zendaya's face. Graphic pictures of Zendaya's wounds were displayed as Aiken detailed her injuries. Aiken also said Zendaya's had black powder transfer, or residue of unexpected gunpowder on her index finger that could have.
So obviously he got stabbed up by a meth head crash out. Like, dude, this nigga don't give a damn about nothing. 4 inches from the girl's face? Why is he even still alive? I understand he on a 50-50 yard, but don't they take care of niggas like him in prison? Dudes who be messing with little girls and then kill them? Like, Nick, this is crazy, gang. But it's very apparent that he didn't give a damn about nothing. So you know he don't give a damn about no Tory Lanez. Let's keep going.
Have been from any type of handling of the weapon, including pulling the trigger or shielding her face. Akins added that the blood and tissue spray reached the walls and the ceiling, possibly indicating that the shotgun was cocked at an upward angle when Sendejas was shot. Testimony is expected to continue today.
Hey, yo, you. Can you subscribe and turn on that bell, too? Because when you do, you're helping unbiased, independent news.
Make sure y'all subscribe to Sadie Nash, by the way. Shout out to Sadie Nash.
Morning, brother. The next came out and bust on the boy Tory. You know, they airlifted him and all that. So you know how that's gonna respond when we come off this shit. We're gonna respond the right way to that.
They laid the yard down.
No, it happened in the building.
What was it over? It was over some. What he had did he have a debt, a gambling debt or something?
Nah, nothing like that. Shit, we don't even really know. We don't even know the whole situation, you know.
So it was just like some foul play. So it's finna be up.
Yeah, it's for sure with some foul play.
Damn, cuz. Wasn't nobody right there with him when he went down?
Yeah, I guess nobody wasn't. He was by himself out there. He got a whole tier full of nuts. He on a whole tier full of nuts.
Wow.
But you already know, once we get off this shit, we put some player on.
I'm already knowing. God damn. You don't know if he gonna be all right or not either, huh?
Nah, we don't know yet. He gonna be all right there. He gonna pull through, though.
That's right. That's crazy, because I've been out here the whole time he's been going through what he's been going through. I've been feeling like that nigga got railroaded. I hate to see him in that position. I'm glad.
Man, for sure, he got railroaded.
Yeah, he got railroaded. I'm glad that
That's an innocent man in prison, bro.
I believe it. 100%. How he been programming? And he been programming cool.
All he do is program, come outside, work out, play ball, do him.
That's right. I heard it's been cracking up there too. It was a riot the other day, not too long ago.
Yeah, he was like almost like 3 weeks ago. It was a riot.
Yeah, I got.
Like 2, 3 weeks. Yeah, he be cracking up here.
So ultimately, man, I feel like this is gonna start a little race ride up in there, just for the simple fact that, I mean, it was a Mexican that did it. Number one, number two, he was in there under the protection of some gangbangers, according to Whack 100, and the fact that they said he was by himself when it happened, which means they waited to get him when he was by himself. Because you seen the pictures of him where he's posted up with the homies and stuff. Look like he been programming, look like he been working out. You know what I'm saying? He looking like a Geo dude. You know, he like 4'7". But yeah, man, that's a bad look. In order to show force and show face, niggas after cause you know the prison got locked down after he got stabbed up, obviously. After lockdown, there's a good chance that it's gonna be some retribution and retaliation. So stay tuned for that. We're going to continue to keep y'all updated and posted on the story, but that's all I got for y'all in this one. Let me know how y'all feel about it down in the comment section. Don't forget to like the video on your way out. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. And until next time, gang, you know the name. It's Transition representing Gap Tooth Gains. Oh yeah, don't forget, life isn't about making it from point A to point B. Life is about living in between the gaps. Peace out.
Lane sippers and mean strippers who just all up at the green and it means just fast living. And I'm not one to judge cause I've been off that mud double cup with no fucks when I pass limits. And who don't like to smoke and get gone off a cone but it would not get blown unless gas in it. Hold up, we bout to roll up. I got some smoke, keep you up like it's Folgers. Rookies try to hit the cookie, fuck around and throw up. So we drop the hottest pen verse and it blow up. But we got some recognition from a nigga, so what? We be walking down the street, get beats like they know us. Now bitches in the sheets, but the freak on the meat skis keep grab their feet. Hell yeah, make them toast. You know what? I go nuts, but yet I'm steady focused. Probably from the bomb ass flower, no lotus. I can't even think how many trees when it's smoked up. Whatever the number, gonna fuss you, need a tow truck. Getting shit across the seas with ease, put a boat up. That's no lie, baby girl, no joking. Shorty said she can't swim, I'm behind the back stroking. Do it for the love of buzz, stuff a blunt, make it swell, and your fucking chest.